Welcome back, everyone. 皆さん、おかえりなさい。今日は、210日目です。It is day 209. Today is lesson day, our second lesson day of level 20. I have a few, three from yesterday. Ito, Itoteki, right? Itoteki. Oh, wait. Actually, oops. And my hand is shaky. Shaky hands. Oh no. Doesn't help. That kind of looks gross. Let's try again. Shaky. So eagle. Right. Eagle, toe, and tech. Chase after using tech. Chase after an eagle. Chase after an eagle while running. Stubs your toe. Intentionally chasing, right? Okay. And also so Koichi. Oh, Koichi. Koichi. Koichi? Koichi. Anyways, this one is up to rote memory, more or less. And then R, right? R, kids, kakomu around an eagle, right? Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Lesson day, lesson day. Get to learn some new things. See what they are once we complete our reviews today. Right in.
Hoang-kun.
Hoang-kun.
書き直す。
書き直す。Okay.
焼ける。
焼ける。
改まる。
改まる。Takes so long. Still takes a bit.
名詞
Meshi.
Chu.
Chu. Uh-oh. Oh boy. A blank. Uh, genuine blank. I'll come back.
立ち入り禁止。
立ち入り禁止。That's not it.
自覚
Jikaku.
Kemui.
Emui.
Jinruikaku.
Jinruikaku.
Sushi.
Sushi.
Mume.
Ume. Ume. Oops. Oops.
Keiyoshi
Keiyoshi.
Mazaru.
Mazaru. Actually, both. I think. No. Intran. Why do I feel like this is different? No, maybe not. It is different. And why do I think this is different? Continuing on someone. Oh no, it's not that's why I stopped. It's not really different. It's just I keep reading the left side differently.
読者
Bookshop. Speaking of reading. Hmm. Really? Interesting. I have to think about this one too.
留学生
留学 Huh.
若々しい
若しい。
のど飴
のど飴。
若い
若い。Oops.
留守番電話
留守番電話。I went for that.
証明書
証明書。証明書。Oh. Wait. 証明書。Huh. Really? Might come to me later. Clear evidence. Evidence reading. We're looking for the coon? Oh, right. Because they changed it. Shouldn't be a block on this. But I do move quickly. What? Oh,
無料
무료. 무료.
若者
아모노. What? Oh. I don't think it's still parrot. Oh, it is. Huh. Huh.
結果
Hikka.
借りて
Arite.
種
Ane. 알아요. 에네이로와.
悲劇
잉애기. 잉애기. 오케이. 음. I don't know about this one either. A little unsure about this one. What do we have? Oh,
わかめ
wakame.
つなぐ
Unagu. That doesn't
Nakunaru.
really help. Kunaru. Trying to think about the ones that I skipped.
月曜日
Ethiopia.
お守り
Omamori. Hmm. Oh.
落書き
Nakugaki. Ugh. I think it's ITI. ITI.
劇
Yiki. What is that not like simple? And That was simple. Hmm. I'll think about it later.
Naoru.
Naoru. Why do I think it's... No. Yellow? Okay. I'll wait on it.
笛
Wait.
説明。
説明。Okay. Oh, 説明 is explanation. Yeah, okay.
Mune yake.
Mune yake. Mune yake. Oops.
不可分。
多分。
高等学校。
高等学校。
動詞。
動詞。Huh, I'm surprised that's not a burn. Huh.
忘れ物。
忘れ物。What? Okay.
Uchu.
Uchu. Dang it. A harden? Or could be to harden? Hmm. Should have this. I have to move this. Too long.
穴子
Anango. Now this anago. Just that, right? Just that.
女子
Yoshi.
Kayobi
Ayobi.
Jidoshi
Jidoshi.
Yumiya
Yumiya.
Kanosei
Don't say. Oh, wait. What? Oh, that's a typo.
鼻の穴
Ananoana. Oh, wait.
人たち
Otachi. Oh, that was supposed to be thick, not think. Okay.
Kiteki
Eki. Okay, does this help me? It kinda does, right? Yeah, it does. Oh, no.
Haku
Maku. It does help me with one of them. Okay.
Shizu
Shizu.
実る
Minoru. Okay.
手洗い
Earai.
穴場
Onaba.
菓子
Ashi.
皿洗い
Ararai. Ugh.
瀕死
Inshi.
天気予報
Tenkiyoho. Tenkiyoho. So this helps, right? Uh.
Direksho
Direksho. Uh-huh. Still doesn't help with this. Please still doesn't help with this. This is silent. It's
無言
Mugon. And then the meaning of this. It's clear meaning, so it's like proof or like certification. Like certification? Certified? Certificate. Okay. Credential. Yeah, yeah. Oh, alright. This came back. It's good. Huh. Suit. So the right is simple, and then you add a suit. Oh, it's just the same thing. And then clothes. Or, yeah, the clothes, right? What's my other thing? Oh, harden. Huh. Clothes. Clothes is hey. Wait. Oh, wait. I know this one. Right? Because... Oh, no. Not this one, but this one. Prevent the, tojiru.
閉じる
And then... What do we have for that? Paul? Hey there, Bryce. Hello, hello. Close. How are you? The harden. Hmm. It's ko and katamaru. Why is it kata? Pretty sure it's kata.
固まる
Amaru. Maybe we add a new one to this to harden. It banks off kata. For katameru, right? And then what was their katameru? Something about cutter. Oh no, catapult. Oh, instead of cutter. Just passing by, saying hey before hitting the sack. All right. Hello, hello. Sleep well, right? Sleep well. Hopefully everything's going well. You're realizing your dream and whatnot. You know, working towards it. You see that you've been keeping up. Nice to see that other people are keeping up with their studies and whatnot, balancing out life obligations. They went with catapult instead of cutter or kata. I think this is the only catapult. Maybe you can weave in some catapult. Or I could use cutter. Kata. Use cutter instead. So let's see. To make something hard. And then they use male for meru. Okay. And ko is the other thing, right? Youth, which is ko. Youth make sometimes youth makes things makes some things harder. Makes things hard for themselves, like mailing like like using cutters for trimming video mail. Yeah, let's just say video mail. It's good enough. And now we're back to this, right? And we link it with kata. So sometimes youth attitudes. Sometimes it becomes hard. Sometimes youth Oh. Becomes hardened by all the oh what is that? We have Maru. Can we incorporate Maru? Sometimes youth becomes hardened. Youth become hardened by all the oh, that would end up being Katsu, huh? That's fine. Cuts is good enough by all the cuts. By all the deep cutters of life. Alright, that's good enough for those. I think today's reviews are fine. Pretty alright. Alright, let's get into our lessons. I anticipate it's gonna be around 80, 60, 66, 67 lessons. Oh, plus 15. Around 80 stuff, right? To be born. Makes sense. I wonder if this is gonna be related to se. I mean, u. So it just ends up being umareru. To be born is to give birth in Japan.
生まれる
Yep, it's related to be born.
生まれる
That makes sense. Umareru for the other one. Yeah. I wonder how this is different. Oh, this
生まれ
intransitive.
る
But was they're both intransitive. Interesting. I wonder what the use case is for them. But it's
生
fine.
まれる
Pretty simple to remember because we already know umareru. The other umareru. Via passage by reason. Passage of time reason. Interesting. You pass through somewhere. You pass through there for a reason, so you're going via that place. Okay. I think I've heard this before. I'm not sure if it's written in kanji only.
経由
Oh no, it's not the same one. Just kidding. No. Oh, you makes sense. I think you this jukugo, right? Ke and this reading for put the word. Okay. If you need an extra reminder, you learned this reading for Yurai. Yeah, this is a special, slightly special. It's a shorten from the default. If you're going via an unfamiliar place, I recommend you seek a you're to stay in wherever it's going. Ah, okay. Going via an unknown place. We're gonna expand this. If you are we are going via your to the cake shop. The cake shop is across the reason for the reason for going via Yort is that the cake shop, the reason the youth is going via Yort is that the cake shop is across the river. Okay. Right. You, Yort, you, you. Eh. That's it for now, right? Yes. And then we have via. Yes. Okay. Alright. So what is this? KU
経由
or KU?
経由
KU. I feel like KU is the other one, right? But this KU. Alright. The disaster. Flood and fire certainly spells disaster. Sai. This disaster was caused by your cyborg. It's malfunctioning. Okay. That's actually works really well. To be distressed makes sense. Yeah, do intransitive makes sense. To be troubled, to be perplexed, to be annoyed. What could it be?
困る
Omaru. Coma? If someone seems to be distressed, maybe someone they know is in coma. Not too many things are more distressing than troubling than that. Okay. We're going to okay, what was coma? It was Kon. The person is distressed because of a condor is in a coma. Okay. To be in surplus. Makes sense. Intransitive. Okay.
余る
Amaru. Armor. Something you don't want to be in surplus is armor. Armor is heavy, takes a space. You maybe ama. Maybe one set is most if you have enough for it to remain left over when you go out battle. Interesting. Remain left over to be in
余
excess.
る
Ah, okay. Yeah. So one can have in excess. There is no is a hobby shop have a surplus of armor and yo-yos. Okay. All right. Let's go. Oops.
経由
AU.
生まれる
Umareru. Oops.
余る
Amaru.
困る
Komaru. Alright. Unneeded. Surplus measure. Right, surplus measure. The surplus is measured and it's all needed. Yeah, definitely more than needed. Yeah, okay. This is usually a negative connotation, meaning there's too much of something. Or it's not needed and could be left out. It could be too many. Fair enough. Too much. So Yoji? Yoki?
余計
Yoke. Oh, right. That's right. We're not thinking about record here. Yoke.
余計
余計
Yoke. Okay. That's fine. Individual. I feel like this might be different, but let's just go with it. So it's konin,
個人
kojin. Interesting. Konin sounds a little better than kojin, but
個人
kojin is fine. How do we, everyone has their genes, right? That's fine. Kojin. Percent. Oh, that's interesting. That's percent as opposed to rate. Is there no rate? Oh, that's... Huh. No rate, huh? Okay. Sitting on the lid. I think I'm just gonna add rate anyway. Just in case. Sitting on the lid of a toilet. Sure. You're praying your poop explosion will be flushed away. Oh, yeah, that is poop, huh? Poop explosion. Beseeching the cross decorating. Beseeching the cross decorating the bathroom wall. The poop needs to be 100% flushed away because you're on a date and you don't want... Fair enough. Ritsu. Onyomi. Ritsu and Sotsu. Sots. Sots. Ritsu. Sots and Ritsu. It was extra important that there was 0% poop left because you're not on a date just anywhere. You're at the Ritsu. Okay. Yeah, that's where the Ritsu comes from. Okay. That works. That's pretty good. That's all lined up. Not bad. Not bad. Kakuritsu, no? Kakuritsu. It's still rate. Percent is fine, but it's also rate. At that, yeah. It could still be rate here. Certain rate, probability. Yeah, and then it could be ratio. Yeah, hiritsu. Compare rates. That's a ratio. If you compare percentages, it also is a ratio. When you compare any two things that is a metric, it is a ratio. Like if you put a percent over a percent, it's a ratio. If you put a rate over a rate, like any form of rate. Efficiency is the same too. Yeah, koritsu. So we're gonna add that one small thing. Ipiki. Wait, did we not have ipiki before?
1個
Oh no, ikko. Oh no. That's the wrong counter. Sorry. Yeah, ikko. Ikko makes sense. I was looking at the wrong counter. Or I was thinking of the wrong counter. Private room. Makes sense? Shitsu. Koshitsu.
個室
Koshitsu.
個室
Koshitsu. Okay. Fair enough. Makes sense. Don't need to do anything there. I haven't ever used the word unneeded as opposed to not needed. Or excess. Excess is definitely my go-to. Maybe superfluous every once in a while. Alright, that captures this quite well.
余計
yoke,
個人
koji.
一個
Iko. Oh, one individual. That's fine. Oh, one small thing, one small object. Yeah, it's like, honestly, this is fine too. It's one of anything. This is the most generic counter, so it's one anything.
個室
It's one of the most generic counters. Sanko.
3個
3個
Okay, fair enough. Thick,
熱
atsui.
い
Fair enough. Pressure. Yali. Right? Yali. Which is, what do we have for this? I think this is onyomi, right? For atsu. So atsuryoku. Probably
圧
atsuryoku.
力
Okay, fair enough. To stab. Fair enough. I don't think we got the kun for this. No kun. I got stopped on this. A saw? It could be sasu still though. Yeah, it's su, so it's transitive.
刺す
Yep, sasu.
刺す
So it's a special. Oh wait, was sa? You learned this kanji. Oh, it is the kunyomi. Okay, so I have to be careful because it was the kunyomi. So I have to correct that. I presume that it was onyomi because sa is okay to be. It's both on and kun quite frequently. Sasu. It sounded like it could be sasu, so
刺す
that's fine.
刺す
Won't take too much to bump it up. Sara. Oh no, Sara. Chi. Yeah. Or oh no. Ketsu. So ketsuatsu. Keatsu.
血圧
Ketsuatsu. Interesting. No shortening. I was gonna think maybe it's keatsu. Keatsu. Or keatsu. But interesting. Ketsuatsu. It sounds good.
血圧
Alright. We don't need any things for that. Chinese is holding down the fort for those.
熱い
Let's see.
3個
Uncle.
圧力
Atsuryoku.
血圧
Ketsuatsu.
刺す
Asu. Alright. So we got 15 down, and then how many do we have left? 69. I didn't plan that. 69, not too bad. Alright, let's go. Shiatsu. Is that a place? Oh, it's an alternative therapy. Interesting. Oh. Finger pressure. Which involves applying pressure with the fingertips to specific... Oh yeah, that's right. That is the name. Shiatsu. Which kind of makes sense. The finger pressure thing. Shiatsu. Not... It's... it has a particular imagery. Shiatsu, but there's obviously other parallelisms to chiropractics, right? Chiropractics.
指圧
Shiatsu. We're fine.
始圧
Existence. Yep. That would be existence, alright. Existence plus existence. I exist, I suppose. Yes, indeed. Um,
存在
this was a 50-50, right? It could have been zone or zone. All zones up to this point. This is the first zone, I think. Zonzai. Yep, we're good. That's fine. Zonzai. Fly. Probably kun. Oh, I mean he. Whoops, he. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, but to is the kun, so they went with onyomi. When you fly, oh right, because of like hikoki. Probably hikoki. Because you're flying so fast. Okay. He. Right. Yep. Hikoki. And then this is tobu. Yep. Fine. We're good. Obasu. To let something fly. Obasu. Okay. Alright. Fair. Reality. Jitsu. It could be jitsai.
実在
Jitsuzai. Okay. Got the tsu.
実在
Jitsuzai. Reality makes sense. Exist. True exist. I mean, real existence. Truth still kind of works most of the time for these things. Overseas. Oh, interesting. Zaigai. Really? Exists outside?
在外
Zaigai. What was the other one? Kaigai? Yeah, Kaigai. Overseas.
"始圧
That's it.
存在
Onsai.
実在
Isuzai.
在外
Zaigai. Okay, crazy about dream in the middle of dream. Maybe fantasize, frantic, absorption. Even the middle of your dream, you're thinking about your body pillows. Of course, they would make a reference to that. You're crazy about them, wrapped in absorption. Alternatively, this describes something frantically like running away from somebody or something. Interesting. This is kind of a pivot. The middle of a dream. Okay.
夢中
Muchu. Okay. Yeah, muchu. Makes sense. Fair enough. To put on. Yep. I'm pretty sure I got the B is onyomi, no? Alright, this word consists of to incur. You know this word, you learn it as incur, but it also means cover. Yeah, it does mean cover because of being cover. A cover. To put on, to wear, to cover oneself with, yeah. So this is used when wear things over your head. Yep. Figuratively can also take on a burden or blame, like you're covering yourself with responsibility.
かぶる
Kaburu. Kaboom. Interesting. Okay. I like it. I think this one's fine. The hat you want to put on is way too heavy for... No. What was our... It was... E, right? Kaboom. Kaboom. Is there any way I can make Kaboom work with it? One should put on a helmet to protect. One should put on protective gear like a helmet to protect from the heat of the explosion, right? And we're just gonna put kaboom for explosion. Okay. Alright. Good enough. Oh, did I skip something? I skipped something. This doesn't look familiar. Let's see if I can guess. Women and Mona Lisa. I skipped this. Women, Mona Lisa. Dislike. Wow. That was the opposite feeling I got from it. When a woman sees the Mona Lisa, she feels a strong feeling of dislike. All women dislike Mona Lisa because of how much attention it gets. That's pretty good. You dislike the Mona Lisa so much you hired Ken, the samurai, to cut her up. Dang. And again. And then Genji going at it. So we'll do something like women dislike the Mona Lisa because it draws the affection of men everywhere, like Ken and Genji. Figurative Mona Lisa, not the little Mona Lisa, but someone who's beautiful, right? It's both Ken and Gen. Okay. Alright. Now that we covered it. Alright. Okay. What do we have? Is that like a nightmare? Wait, I don't remember getting these things. Wait, why? I must have skipped everything. Oh, you know what? Let's guess on this one too. Aku, you know, guessing is kind of fun. Just going straight into the guessing instead of learning the lessons. And then learn afterwards. So let's Aku, Akmu? Okay. Akumu?
Akumu.
Akumu. I feel like this has got to be a nightmare. Yeah. It's fine. And then...
夢中
Muchu. What was this? Fantasize. Crazy about.
かぶる
Kaburu. Did we get the kun? I don't think so, but it kinda could be. Oh no, but we know this one. Yume.
夢
We know Yume. So it's fine. Wife. It's not Sai. It's kind of like Otto. It's kind of weird.
妻
Yeah, Suma. Suma. Too much? Yeah? Suma. Or it could just be too ma. Something about poop. Wait, why are there about poop? Why are we talking about poop here?
妻
Suma, my wife. When learning the kanji, you didn't learn the sure. Your wife does everything for you. She feeds you, she bathes you, she cleans up you, and even wipes your butt when you poop. Okay, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Tsuma. Much is a good way to flex from ma, having to be stuck with ma. What was it, Sai? I have a non-cyborg wife too, ma. I think that works.
妻
There's an inside joke there. Alright. Husband and wife, makes sense. What was this? Fuchi? Yeah, Fuchi. Married couple. Or husband and wife.
負債
Sai. Makes sense? Sai. Overthrow. Do I have overthrow? I don't think so. We have mole in many ways, but not this. Overthrow. Collapse. Oh, this is oh no, we do have this. Yeah, to overthrow. Diao. Dao. It's Dao. I think. Dao. Someone stabbed. Okay, someone stabbed the leader mole with a knife to overthrow it. Now there's a new mole leader. Okay. Vengeful. Toll. Where do leaders get overthrown the most? In Tokyo. That's kind of a bit of a deep cut, actually. Knock over it? Yeah. Okay, it's Doll. Also, really? The Onyomi. Oh, interesting. Okay. Tosu. Oh no, Tas. Oh, no. Taosu. Just kidding. Taosu. Alright, I was about to say. Wait, why does that sound so familiar to something else? It also sounds like Tos. Oh, Taosu. Oh, yeah. Okay. Trouble. Mendo. Oh, like Mendo sai. Yeah. Mendo. Bankrupt. Dao. Oh, is that supposed to be Chang? Dao Chang? Wait, yeah, Dao Chang. That might be the because the traditional character is pretty close. Dao Chang. That also means bankrupt. Go bankrupt. All right. Okay. Wife and kids makes sense. Wife, kids. What do we have? Saiko.
祭祀
Saishi. Oh yeah, that's right. No kun.
祭祀
祭祀
Saishi. Makes sense. Polygamy. One husband, many wives. Yeah, alright. So do we go with ichi or i? Actually, yeah, that would be the onyomi, right? So maybe like ichi ifu. It could be ifu. Ifu. Oh. Now I gotta know what is this? It could be ta, so we could use ta, and ta sai. Ifu ta sai. Ifu ta sai. Maybe two separate words. Ifu or ichifu. Ifu. I feel like it's like ifu. Ifu tasai.
一夫多妻
Oh, ipu. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. It could be shortened and then you can come dendaku. Yeah. And it goes either way. I was using I was going the top one. I was doing atamadaka. So ipu tasai.
一夫多妻
Ipu tasai.
一夫多妻
Or it could be ipu tasai. Ipu tasai. Okay. Ipu tasai is self-explanatory. Even the thing is self-explanatory. Okay. Okay. How do we overthrow? Lots of overthrowing. Okay. And then
Tsuma
Uma.
Kusai
Sai.
Saishi
Saishi.
Ippu 一夫多妻
Ipu tasai. Pollution. Pollution. Public poison. Or public damage. Yeah, public damage, not poison, sorry. Public damage. Pollution makes sense. When I thought of pollution, I thought of poison.
Kogai
Kogai. Checks out. Kogai. Blood damage. Yeah, Suigai.
水害
Deliberation. Interesting. Righteousness words. What you say is righteousness. At least that's what you believe. You keep talking and saying these things and you don't listen to anyone else's words. This is your style of deliberation and discussion. I don't like that. Deliberation discussion is when you exchange words, about righteousness. I think being egotistical and ethnocentric with your mnemonics is something I don't empathize with. So it's kind of, it would fall. It doesn't resonate with me, so it's not as memorable. So we talk about discussion and deliberation by saying who's right, right? Discussion and deliberation is between people who exchange words about righteousness. Righteousness tends to be a great motivator for discussion. What are you in deliberation about? Whether or not to send a poor soul to the guillotine. Alright. That actually works out pretty well with our current mnemonics. Fine. Of course. Kaiki work makes sense. For meeting, arguments makes sense. Theory, deliberation, discussion about theory. Iron and wonder, not thoughts. Shiki wonder. Interesting. Harmless, yeah, nothing damaged. Harmless. That guy's damage is nothing. Damage. Harmless. I guess Mugai.
無害
Oh, Mugai.
無害
Mugai. Alright. A butt? Oh, give me butt. But there's an O in it. Is it still
お
Oshiri?
尻
Okay. I'm pretty sure Shiri is Goon. Okay. Shiri makes sense. Okay.
水害
Igai.
公害
Ogai.
無害
Mugai.
お尻
Shiri. Alright, machine. Machine and contraption together. Okay, makes sense. Kikai.
機械
Oh, kikai. Kikai. Yeah, kikai.
機械
機械
Kikai. Crisis. Crisis, danger, machine. Interesting. Crisis. A dangerous machine is walking through your town. Crisis. Okay. I feel like more machine can be system, like a system. So if there's a dangerous system, then it's a great crisis because it's everywhere. Like it's a systemic danger, a crisis, something bigger than the simple machine, but the whole system.
機器
Kiki. Kiki. Oh, wait. Did I knew this? Oh, yeah, it's Kiki. Yeah. Kiki or Kiki. Kiki. Alright. Fair enough. To commit a crime. Makes sense. That's crime. We don't have a kunomi. No kun. Although crime is pretty big, right? Ansu is, wow, that's pretty.
犯す
Gasu. No. Okasu. Oka. Okay. They're using okay. To commit a crime, how did it go, you think? Well, I thought it went okay. Imagine yourself committing crime and it's just going not great, not bad. We're gonna say Han often tell Han Solo. Let's just say Han believes committing crimes is not okay. Okay. Alright. There we go. I was gonna say Han Solo commits crimes and that's not okay. Han Solo he commits crimes. He's a vigilante. Or sort of. He's also a bounty hunter and he's a hustler. So a culprit. Crime person. Okay. So let's go with, it's mostly used to talk about culprits of a specific hanjin.
犯人
Dang it, hannin. Alright, that's fine. Say like ninjas tend to commit crimes. That's kind of a stereotype. That's fine. Ninja can commit crimes. Largely in the like Han. We're trying to go for fast and efficient here. Accomplice. Gong. What is gong? I don't remember what gong is. E? Oh, no. Kyo? Probably kyo, right? So, kyohanshu, maybe.
共犯者
Kyohansha. Oh, I meant to say sha, not shu. Shu is te. Kyohansha. Make sense? Does it make sense? Together, crime, accomplice, person. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
犯す
Okasu.
危機
い
機械
はい。
犯人
犯人。
共犯者
共犯者。共犯者。Alright. Next one. Certainly. That is certainly. Are we swapping it up? What was it? Kaku? Kakukani. Kani sounds okay. Certain has that air of importance too, but it's probably something different.
確かに
Tashkani. What is stash? Stash. Tashkani. She. Can we do something else instead of stash? I really am not the biggest fan on them going back and forth, creating double standard, like creating like an inconsistency where you either read the English word with a Japanese accent or using a Japanese accent. Like one like pronunciation. It's either using English pronunciation or a Japanese pronunciation of English words. It goes back and forth. So like in this case, stash is nowhere close to tashi. But sometimes the English word is close in its spelling and its reading, so it's super inconsistent. As opposed to just making it one way and then bending meaning instead. Because the more Japanese you learn, the more sounds you learn, the less likely this is going to make sense, or this is going to be reliant. Like tashi, I guess tashi. I think I'm gonna fully embrace the idea that whatever English I read, I'm just gonna read it as though it's Japanese. And then we're just gonna stick with bending all the things to Japanese. So that's tashi, which would make sense. Tashi is fine. So I'm not gonna say stash, basically. But I need to find something that's tashi, not stash. Yeah, I don't know. Stash is pretty useful though. Stash can be used. Let's try to use stash. Certainly. What was certainly? Kaku? Where did you stash the kaku? The stash was certainly underneath the kaku statue on the farm. I think we're just gonna write those out now from now on. Maybe something notation like this. The tashi, right? The tashi, the satashi. So satashi was certainly underneath the kaku statue on the farm, right? We're just gonna do it that way from now on. Stashi. Okay. Accurate. Makes sense. Sho or se? Seikaku sounds fine.
正確
Seikaku makes sense. Correct, certain, accurate, precise, exact. It's a shame. It's a shame that all these are typically linked together, but all three of these words don't mean the same thing. Accurate doesn't mean it's exact. That's not what it means, and then precise is definitely not the same as accurate. It's kind of humorous because 2 days ago, when I was reviewing Hunter Hero, I literally differentiate between what it's like to aim for accuracy instead of focusing on precision. When you're practicing, in my opinion, when someone's outputting and practicing, one must be precise, not necessarily accurate. Aiming for accuracy can lower precision. And I actually think aiming for accuracy promotes behavior that is less precise. And precision is what most people are looking for when they're talking about consistency, not accuracy. Accuracy, when you're learning, will always be spurious because you don't know the stuff yet. You're not that accurate when you're learning something. You're trying to be precise in the way you're learning things, not accurate in the way you're learning things. Accuracy is reviewed by output. Precision is also an output technically, but it's an output with a very different mindset. And exactness is also not the same as accuracy, but it's probably closer to accuracy than it is to precision. It's interesting. I don't know if this is because, so it's hard to know because I don't know enough Japanese, if this is truly being used as both accurate and precise, or because Japanese has context, right? So it's a context language. So when you're using this, I can definitely imagine based on context, it can be accurate or precise. But in English, accurate and precise are like worlds apart, which kind of makes me like I kind of like Japanese. Actually, I like Chinese a lot more in the sense that when you see this, it means even more than accuracy, precise, and exact, because it's even more context heavy. Kind of funny. You go from a descriptor language, whenever you go from a descriptor language to a context, like a heavier context language, you're trying to define things like, oh yeah, makes sense, accurate, precision, and exact are lumped into this.
正確
Seikaku. I think that's one of the things that I've come to realize, that either people don't like to, I think it's a symptom of using a descriptor language. When people want to be so precise. Yes, they want to be maybe they want to be accurate with their translation. But if you go from a descriptor language, a more descriptive language, English, to Japanese or Chinese, it becomes less translation but more interpretation, right? And to me, that's probably a consequence of having to talk to my parents in a descriptor language. So there are many things you can wiggle around, and then when you say something, like for example in Chinese, it can be described like many more ways in a descriptor language than it is than saying it in like Japanese or Chinese. So it kind of often feels like an English learner or like a Japanese learner whose primary language is English, they will attempt to try to find one or two ways to translate something. And then they would argue about the translation of that singular phrase, right? When they're arguing about who's more accurate, but in my opinion, they're all accurate. Actually, like they're all parts of the nature of the language. So whenever someone's like worried, oh, does this mean accurate? It's like, well, yeah, it can mean accurate. It's like, but I thought it meant precise. It's like, well, yeah, it can mean precise. It's like, wait a minute, but it means exact. It's like, well, yes, all three of you are fine. It's context based. So like you have to come to the idea. It's like, but I only want to, then learning people would say, but I only want to learn one thing. Like, how am I going to remember three things? Daijoubu. It's going to become a place of convenience, actually, in the future. I actually, to me, I'm a little biased, obviously, because I speak Fuzhou, that this ends up becoming like a place of convenience. You end up appreciating that you can use a singular phrase to mean more than one thing. So instead of having to remember three separate descriptor words, you remember one. Despite going in the other direction. At least that's how I see it. If you're going the other way around. I'm not sure when I'm not sure if anyone comes to realize that when they go from a descriptive language to a context language. I think Chinese often it feels like there are so many things that say so many things that ultimately it's kind of a feeling. You feel most of the stuff out. It's like, why do I use this here? Like, well, you could use the other thing, but the other thing, less people use it, so I guess you could use either. You just gotta feel it out. I think in English, it's very... I think the whole idea of being exact and accurate is projected onto a context-based language.
正確
Seikaku. I'll have to think about how that might be an interesting topic to talk about after another 100 days. The some of the fun little realizations of things where you get to a point where, oh yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be concerned with the idea of needing an exact meaning. You gotta understand the general feeling of this. It's far more broader. I do enjoy being exact though, in English. But my mannerisms are very different when it comes to that. Like the way I speak Chinese is not the way I speak English, obviously. Not necessarily just because of how it sounds or like how people behave. It's also the language itself is dictating how you would commonly interpret things. You end up speaking with a mindset like it, right?
正確
Accurate. So seikaku, we have evidence or correct, right? Let's see, correct and certain, accurate. All right, that's fine. Seikaku, got you. Root, passage of time plus dao. What was this? Road. What is road? I keep wanting to say do, but
経路
ero. Oh, ro, not do. Do. That was do. Do. Ero. A course? If you pass through the road, you're figuring out what the... Okay. I'm still trying to figure out passage of time. No. I don't know what the traditional character is yet. Which one comes to mind? A route? Pass through. Guo. It's probably guo or something. Guo dao. Guo dao. Something like that. Guo dao. There are other ways. Okay.
経路
Ero. Okay. That's fine. Experience. Oh yeah. Pass through test. Yeah, experience. Yeah, this is guo. Guo is the closest thing I can think of. Every time this character is being replaced by guo, you can get the other meanings. Like, I don't know. What is experience? We have multiple experiences. But the literal one would be like guo kao. Guo kao. Which I don't think that's what that means. Test passage. Yeah, passage of time. Gaining experience. Can make sense?
経験
Moving right along. Sin instead of guilt. Guilt. It's still guilt, but that's fine. Sin and crime makes sense. I'm hearing confess to Father Koichi. We got the on, right? Zai. But Zai is kind of important. It could end up being Zai. No. We need a kun.
罪
Tsumi. 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 Instead of just like Sumi. Oh, there are two me's out there? Huh. That's kind of cute. So what do we have? We have Zai, right? The way apparently there are two me's out there. One stole, one sinned and stole a xylophone. I was gonna say something like making bad music on a xylophone, but that should be good enough.
性格
性格. Yep. Oops.
経路
Pero. Certainly the tashikani
確かに
tashikani. Okay.
経験
Aiken. Oops. That's a typo.
罪
Me. Alright. Guilty. Yup. Half guilt. Makes sense. You. So we'll say you. Net. Yuzai.
有罪
Crime plus guilt is still crime. Hanzai.
犯罪
Hanzai. The site.
臭い
Makes sense. Damage. You guy.
被害
Higai. Oh wait, yeah, that's incur. incur harm, damage. Higai.
被害
It's fine. Leeway. Surplus abundant. Oh, interesting. When you have a surplus, when your surplus is abundant, you have leeway for a lot of things. You have plenty of room to spare. Yeah. It's to describe a state of having ample leeway for something. It means you can handle things comfortably without feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yohi. Yohi. Yohi.
余裕
Yo-yu. Oh, right. This is yo-yu, not he. Okay, I'm getting the two. I'm bouncing the two too hard. This one and this one. Whoops. It's fine.
有罪
Yuzai.
犯罪
Hanzai.
臭い
Sai. I've heard kusai a couple times. Daily. um,
余裕
Yoyu.
被害
Igai. Eh? Wealthy. An abundant of wealth or luck. Luck. Which is wealth. Yeah, wealthy. An abundant of luck. If you have abundant luck, you're probably also wealthy.
裕福
Yufuku. Indeed, yufuku. Alright. Thesis. Don't what the Dongbun. Oh yeah, Dongbun.
論文
Dongbun. Makes sense. Dongbun. Thesis. Interesting. Edit. Okay. Does it still accommodate? No, it doesn't. Alright. And then here's theory. Okay. So okay. Thesis for writing because it deals with writing. And then theory. Here's theory. Lidong. Lidong?
理論
Lidong. Okay. Lidong. Lidong. And then it should be the reverse too, right? Logic. Ah, okay. Rondi.
論理
Rondi. That can be a problem sometimes.
理論
It's kind of interesting that the right hand often is stronger than the left hand in Japanese. And then the left hand side is a little stronger in Chinese. Just a wee bit. Not that it's more like a 60-40 or 70-30 split. The left side is stronger a lot of times on Chinese more than the Japanese side. In these like paired up situations, compound characters. Prevention. Oh, now this is a left side example. Let's see. So far, obviously. I'm not talking about the culmination of every character in both languages. Just whatever I came up to this point. I don't use it as a way to figure this stuff out or guess this stuff. We just know everything. The idea is to know everything, or know as many possibilities, and then you let context handle it, right? To that early digression about you gotta kind of know all the possibilities, and then through those possibilities, context and sentences and visualization and stuff will help you narrow it down. But knowing all and then willing it down is the idea, in my opinion, of acquiring fundamentals and then figuring out the nuances. Not in the reverse direction. I feel like English has this feeling when you're learning English is more like the reverse situation, where like, oh, well, you don't have to say that because there are 3 or 4 different ways, and all 4 of those different ways can only mean those things. And I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. But right now, I'm like applying the reverse direction, or like patterns, quote unquote, patterns and stuff. Prevent, stop, right? Prevention. What is this? Bullshit. Really?
帽子
Bullshit. I think hat is bullshit. No? instead of bullshit. If only they just default show. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I think so. Bullshit versus. Wait.
帽子
Oh no, they might both be actually. Bullshit. It's fine. Prevention, we're good.
理論
Nidon. Nidon.
論文
Ryonbun.
裕福
Yusuku.
論理
Lonely.
帽子
Bullshit. Alright. To defend against. Prevent. Interesting. Transitive as well, because it's good. You're doing a prevention, so you're protecting against or to prevent. Okay, that's fair. We have ball. It's can't be
防
ball.
ぐ
Segu. Use. Set attached to it. Okay. So we have ball. In the bowling alley. A hero diffused the Fuse, right? The Fuse, the bomb to prevent a hero prevented a bomb defended against a hero defended against a bomb from exploding in the bowling alley by diffusing it. Okay, that's how we're gonna. This is, you know, it might also be okay if I were a little bit better at toggling between Japanese and English in input, so I can just put fuse in kana. We'll work on that in the future. I gotta learn how to like toggle back and forth, so I could say like, instead of saying diffusing, right, diffuse, it would be just diffuse in kana, and then ing it. Works to my advantage for shorthanding and like keying in on specific things. Prevention, yeah, that makes sense. Prevention to protect, to prevent beforehand, just prevention. So what is that? Yo ball.
予防
予防
Okay. Hardship makes sense. Quinnan. Hardship. What do we have for hardship? Konnan.
困難
Konnan.
困難
Konnan. Makes sense. Hardship. Criticism. Interesting. Huh. Injustice difficult. Criticism. Not quite. Not quite. Instead, what was this? Extremely difficult? Or like excessive difficult? Extreme difficult? Very difficult? Criticism? Interesting. Okay. A difficult injustice to take from someone is a criticism. What a pain to be criticized, so difficult. Yeah, I mean, criticism, yeah, that works. Is it injustice? It kind of is, depending on what it is, right? We use, in English, you use modifiers for criticism. You can criticize someone. That doesn't necessarily mean it's constructive, right? Criticism is all of the above. It can be constructive, it can be productive, or it can just be complaints, emotional, right? Criticism, typically I think criticism nowadays, the word is, has a stigma to it. So it's largely more emotional. When someone is criticizing something, currently, the jargon of the internet, when people use criticism, they're talking about emotional criticism, not constructive criticism. When people mean constructive criticism, they say constructive criticism as opposed to criticism. Despite criticism originally, in my opinion, was a little bit softer. So like, oh, hey, why do you have to criticize me? Emotional criticism. And then someone would maybe like retort and say, I was just trying to provide some constructive criticism. Yeah, so the default and often is emotional, which that can work to this mnemonic, a difficult injustice. Criticism. What is this? He? Hinan. Oh, Hinan.
Hinan.
I was going the other way. Hinan, but Hinan. Hinan is fine. And then we, of course, have Muzugashi. Right.
難しい
Muzugashi. Oh my. A Muzuka. A cow with a bazooka? It's awfully difficult to load a cow into your bazooka. I kind of like it. I like it. I like it. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, that's fine. We're keeping that. Muzuka is funny. Muzugashi is a very, very commonly used word, so I'm gonna be fine with that. Okay, so
防ぐ
Degu.
Yobo.
Yobo.
困難
Onnan. Oops, I missed Ah! It's ka! That's a typo.
難しい
Muzukashi.
避難
Inan. Two more to go. Earthquake. Land earthquake. Yes. I mean, Jishin, not Chi. Yeah, it had to have been Ji, because Chi would sound awful. If you know the reading of your kanji, you already know. Yeah, notice that it's Ji instead of Chi. Yeah. So,
地震
地震
Jishin. Jishin. Next one. Earthquake intensity. Shindo. Okay. Makes sense. Aftershock. Surplus earthquake. Yeah, overflowing, like after the earthquake, more following earthquake. Surplus means also follow up or spillover or after effects. Yeah.
余震
Yoshin. Okay, Yoshin. Yeah, electronic device. This is device. This is electronics. Denchi. Denchi kiki. Wait.
電子機器
Yeah, denshi kiki. Oh, okay. So it stays up. Okay. Kiki. Denshi kiki. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Residence makes sense. Exist or dwell. I still think this can be dwell, but exist. Exist and stay. Or detain. I don't like detain as much as stay. Exist, stay, which is residence. When you exist in a place, you're detained. Yeah. Okay, residence. This is an official term used for people residing in a foreign country. Oh, that kind of makes sense with the overseas aspect. You'll find it in phrases like residence card. Oh, okay. So what is this? This is. Oh, there, Bree. I'm doing pretty well today. How are you? What are you doing? How was your morning / afternoon? Yeah, there's the Gaikokujin. Yeah. Okay. So do you Zaidu.
在留
Zaidu. Okay, fair enough. Doing all right. Still working your way through Mario Kart, trying to 100% it. How's that going for you? How's your leg? Everything going all right there? You said it was healing pretty well yesterday. I imagine it's closed up by now. Should be fine. Your knees doing all right as well. Is there a tracker on Nintendo games? Like how is progress tracked in Mario Kart? I imagine there's like an in-game checklist or something like that. Is there like a Nintendo Plus social account where you do like profile stuff? And does that carry over between Switches? I don't actually know how Nintendo accounts work. I'm guessing that you just carry the same account for the life of whenever you use a Nintendo device, no? I don't actually know how console accounts work.
震度
Nintendo.
地震
Jin.
余震
Yoshin.
電子機器
Denshi Kiki. Yep.
在留
Zairyu. One last one. We have Ki. I think this changes.
木
No? Okay.
木
Thought there might be an exception. Full control. Self-existence? Interesting. Self-exist. Full control, huh? Intriguing. Yeah, your foot is doing much better. It's still a bit painful if putting direct pressure, but you can walk much better without much of a limp. Very nice. Yes, you can carry the same account, and when going to the Switch 2, you can choose to transfer your save files over from your Switch to Switch 2 as well. Okay. As for tracking in Mario Kart, it tracks on the screen how many of the collectibles you've gotten. And guess you just gotta know how many of each collectible there are. Plus all of the races and get first place gold. I see. They don't have multiplayer related completion stuff, right? That's kind of one of the things that kind of leave to me can often leave a slightly sour mark when it comes to 100% completion stuff. When somehow the developers in their infinite wisdom feel like it would be great to pigeonhole something that requires a factor you can't control, which is often like, is your matchmaking all right? Or what is the nature of your mechanics that create randomness? Or is your game popular enough in order for those achievable things to happen with enough frequency? That kind of thing. So occasionally I get a little miffed. Like one of the biggest one that I could share anecdotally is Red Hook, the developer of Darkest Dungeon. They decided in their infinite wisdom that much later in the cycle of Darkest Dungeon, the first one, and the second one, I don't think they did the same thing, which is, I haven't played the second one because they made it an Epic exclusive for a while, and then my long story short, my interest fell apart for their monetary gain, which is fine for them and they're entitled to that. They took the paycheck and then released it on Steam later. But Darkest Dungeon 1, they released a PvP expansion, like I guess it was a free PvP expansion, and they decide to attach completion achievements, like achievements attached to them. And my thought was, wow, that is not favorable. Not that you're aware of, you don't think there's any 100% goals tied to the multiplayer function, although you can play multiplayer up to 4 players. I see. You know, I think those are my like contrary stuff. Like a game that is, the reason why I asked for Mario Kart is because I don't think that's a sour point for Mario Kart, because Mario Kart is a multiplayer game. The example that I used was something of which it was originally a single player game, and they're in their infinite wisdom to create more replayability was to introduce a PvP system to it. Now, I actually think the expansion would have received slightly better scores if it wasn't a pigeonholed PvP thing where it had hurt the completion of roguelike games tend to attract a lot of completion people, and multiplayer aspects are not part of the roguelike experience. You can do all the necessary races against CPU, so that's nice since you have no friends with a Switch 2. That's fair. Understandable. Like, I don't mind playing a cooperative game with someone where the achievements deal with playing cooperative, because I know the game is supposed to be a cooperative game, right? And then there's PvP and multiplayer games that have achievements. But man, boy howdy, when you start mixing the two, it kind of leaves a sour note. This is where less is more speaks volumes. And that's something that I still have some lingering sourness from, which is Red Hook's games. Red Hook, that Darkest Dungeon thing. Every time I look at it, then they went on to just to bring the story, like the note back. Red Hook took the paycheck and made Darkest Dungeon 2 an exclusive, and to Epic Store. And I don't use the Epic Store platform too often. So because of that gestation, when it was finally released on Steam, that paycheck created backlash, right? But ultimately, it helps the devs. Like if you take a exclusive paycheck, the paycheck might offset something. It's very contentious and debatable whether you take the paycheck, the upfront cost to develop a game, and then the game will ultimately get released in a more stable, stable thing. This is something completely irrelevant to Nintendo, unfortunately. Those who talk about Nintendo games and whatnot, you don't really, Nintendo doesn't really do any of this stuff, so it might not be that relatable. But generally speaking, there's a lot of politics going around when it comes to those things, even like completion goals and stuff, because each platform also has their own social profile. However, on Nintendo, my often assumption, I'm asking about your profile because I'm making the assumption that Nintendo keeps the same account. Meanwhile, when you're on a PC, you have different profiles and different social upkeep. So despite having like 300 exclusively free games on Epic that I've collected over the many years, I don't have a working Epic social profile. I do have a Steam working social profile, and that's where all my game time is. I also have like 150 or 200 exclusively also free GOG games, and GOG has their own platform for that type of thing as well. It's interesting. This seems to be in Nintendo's line of thought. Now, all of this stuff breeds competition. Nintendo does not have competition, so whatever you do is whatever Nintendo goes, more or less. So, despite my grievances with the example that I shared about Red Hook's decision, that creates competition. So, wherever there is, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure if Steam is particularly challenged anytime soon. Alright, self-exist. You probably have full control. You can do whatever you want. That's fine. It's commonly used with the particle ni to form the adverb. Okay. Does it stay the same though? Yeah. G. Alright. G and G and Zai. Jizai ni. Eh? This describes how someone can handle something effortlessly as if they have full control, I think. Freely at will.
自在
Jizai. Oh, it's just Jizai. Oh, yeah, and then Jizai ni. Maybe. Tail. We do not have a kunyomi for this. But is it still B?
お
Oh, you went from B to O. Oh, man. Okay. You look down, you sprout a tail, and you're so shocked that all you said was, oh, okay. This is your life now. A life with a tail. Alright. That sounds like a synopsis for an anime. Let's see. I gotta type it to B. B stinger. Oh. Bee stingers are like tails. Done. End of a line. Okay. Zai ho. No, Zygo. Zygo B? You have the most. Yeah, the end of the line. Yeah, the most after and after tail, which is end, which means something like back or rear behind the tail. When you're at the most back of something, you might find yourself at the end of the line or end of a queue. Yeah, that's just the end of the line. It's the most end, the tail end, the most tail end of something, which is the end of a line, end of a queue. I think End is fine. Just end. The end of whatever. Is often seen on the signs of long lines to help. Yeah.
最後尾
Sai Colby. Oh, did I say Zai or Sai? I might have said Zai. Sai. Sai Colby. Oh, yeah, that's fine. No changes. Oh, actually, this did get a change. Ko instead of Zai Go. Jikuko that uses the onyomi of the kanji. Be careful because this is Zai and Kobe and not Zygo. Zygo. Yeah. Plus B. Okay, meaning that the read is Ko instead of Go. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Who's always waiting? It's Koichi. Okay. Let's try to link all this together. Sai Kobe. Koichi and his cyborg friend are at the end of a line to a bee to a honeybee convention. Here we go. All right. Wait.
Jizai.
Jizai.
Ki.
Ki.
O
Oh.
Saikobi.
Saikobi. All right. What the? How do we have 43 reviews? Wait, where did the 43? Oh, right. I took longer than 2 hours, right? Or I took longer than I took longer than 6 or 5. Oh man, I really thought I was gonna finish beforehand. I was like booking it before. All right. What could these be? Guess we're going in. Today was pretty good. Oops.
小説
Shosetsu. A little theory. What the heck's a little theory? Anata no ichiban 好きな小説は何ですか? Your little theory. Not like a thought? Is it still a theory? Oh, is it like a hint? Oh, Your favorite? What is your favorite? Oh, right. This is novel. Right. Shosetsu. Yes. I got you.
関西弁
I've been.
無知
Muchi. What? Not harmony. Nothing harmony. Nothing peaceful. The heck? Muchi, no good? Okay, guess we're just gonna go and work on that later.
Jishoke.
It's okay.
Rusuban.
Isuban. Hmm. Oh. Is it?
上品。
上品. Johin. Like splendid? Or like good? Goods? Elegant? It's something like good. Like something that is good. Like elegant. Yeah.
Satsuru.
Satsuru.
日曜日
Yobi. It's fine. It's one of those. Ooh. Wait. Wait. I just had this in... What? Oh.
閉まる。
Shimaru. What? Oh no. What is that? I want to say luck or good luck. Oh no. Or long ago. Okay.
水曜日。
Ryobi. Okay.
書き入れる
Irieru.
劇的。
Yakiteki. Oops. Uh-huh. Hold. What? Is that not it? Oh no. Oh no.
完結
Kanketsu. I was misreading the right thing. Kanketsu. Kanketsu. Oh, wait. Is that supposed to be like completely or whole? Fine.
Kakikata.
Kikata. Okay. No. No, right? She... Oh, maybe like Shimori. Komori uta.
子守歌
Komori uta. Lullaby. Easy. Easy. Or frustrate.
喜劇
Higeki. Same difference.
無給
Mukyu.
警察
警察. What? Oh. Uh. Hmm.
関わる
Akawaru. Uh.
図説
Zusetsu. Oh. What?
劇場
Gekijo. Eh.
結局
Kyoku. Tied up. Or how do you tie something up? Like it's being delayed. Maybe like as expected. Or how do you tie something up? Like, oh no, wait. No. It's something else. Oh no. Yeah, tie up the barrow so it's like taking. Oh no, how does this work? Alright, we'll move this to the end.
Mucha
Mucha.
遠く
Toku. What? What? Oh no. Which one? It's the onyomi. That's not it. Why do I want to type? Okay, that's alright. Let's think about this for a moment. Za. Oops.
笑い
Warai.
駅弁
Ekiben.
大阪弁
Osaka ben.
お笑い
What I what? Oh wait.
Shitagaki.
Shitagaki.
Kageki.
Kageki. Oops, that's not au pair, it's opera. Okay. And then okay. Like nonsensical? No knowledge? Oh, ignorant. Okay. And then tied up. Secure. What time is it? We have 13 minutes before the next set. Been pretty good today though. I swear. It's something like the government is obviously tied up, right? After all. Oh, after all. After all. Okay. All right. Because 6 we have what? We have another 23? Nah, fine. Alright. Today was good. Let's do our momos. Fly. Mona Lisa, Flood, Mole, Righteousness, and Explosion. Let's do our Riris. And then I need to make an adjustment, right? I need to make a Kun adjustment. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, actually, we need to do our momos on these guys. Momo's Cyborg. Ritz. Ritz. It's supposed to be Heat. Ken or Genji. Overthrow. Tokyo. Righteousness. Discussion with words. Guillotine. Alright. Now we can do this. So, kon, sai, i, ritsu, i, gai, yo, nan, you, no wait, i, you, shiri, arana shiri, shin, shiri. I was looking too far ahead. B. B is onyomi, right? Yes, okay. Gotta double check. B. Kai. Kaku. Oh, it's this one. Right. Sa. Ken. Gen. Ko. Atsu. Dang it. Zai. That took too long. Zai. Mu. Was Mu? Yeah. Mu. Sun. Oh. Oh, this one needs to be corrected too. No, this one's fine. Never mind. This one's fine. Kusa. Tsu. Sai. I. Han. Zai. Ball. I don't think it was ball, was it? No. Ball. Don't. And. Yeah. I'm still missing the thing, right? That I thought. Oh, I think it's this. It was sa. Sa was kunyomi and not onyomi. Alright. Oh, today was pretty good. Lesson day is pretty alright, actually. Okay, that's a wrap for WaniKani today. Almost 3 hours. I still need to reduce it. The other day, level 20 went pretty fast. I think we can pick up the speed, possibly. Anyways, that's a wrap for WaniKani today. If you're gonna watch this later, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, feel free to follow along, pick up WaniKani for yourself, give it a try. Feel free, you're always welcome to stop on by, share some stories, exchange some ideas, right? Brainstorm new strategies. So for those who are only interested in WaniKani in Japanese, 皆さんまたね。いてくれてありがとう. Right. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. I'm gonna get up, stretch, walk around a little bit, and I'll be back for my Hanzi Hero session. Thank you.